Okay, why do I support Colin Kaepernick in his protests? Because I have the benefit of being 60 years of age and I have historical perspective. We've been here before. During the civil rights movement, the exact same issues came up for the same people. For players in the NFL, for in the NBA, Major League Baseball, everybody black in Hollywood. Because imagine the pressures on you not to dissent. Always there's been an issue with people in the public eye where the powers that be, whether it be the NFL, the NBA, or the movie studios or the major television networks, they put pressure on people not to dissent. You're not supposed to dissent. And there are repercussions of dissent, which are financial, career, all of that. And there always was. So when people back in the days like Jim Brown, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Muhammad Ali, when those folks participated in dissent, there were prices to be paid. Now, of course, some of you might object, well, this is football, I want to have sports. I guess there's supposed to be a bigger picture here, because imagine being an athlete, again, who chooses not to dissent. I don't like to make those choices for individuals. I'm just simply want to remind people of the historical perspectives here. There were folks who dissented in the past, who raised their fists at the Olympics, bowed their head and raised their fists, and it cost them their careers. Okay? Dissent, the price of dissent. So all of this takes courage. What he did takes courage. So for the people around him who did not join him, I understand. Again, these are personal decisions and personal choices meeting self, because it has to do ultimately with what you value most. Some folks will be involved in dissent, whether it's popular or not. That is the point. I just listened to Stephen A. talk about it, and for the most part, none of the brothers want to criticize what he did, because we know what kind of guts it takes to do what he did. It also puts pressure on the other folks who don't do what he did, who didn't get involved in the dissent. But certainly we can't criticize his dissent, and we understand the value system and whether or not he is to be credited more for taking the risk to his own career by making that stance. A lot of guts for a cause. In closing, I'll remind you one of my favorite passages by Dante. The hottest places in hell are reserved for those who in times of great moral crisis maintain their neutrality. God bless us all. And that is why I support Colin Kaepernick.